Do you know the story of a man's personal guilt that turned into a global good? You know Alfred Nobel? Yes, the same person behind the prestigious Nobel Prizes. Here is that particular story. And also, let's have a look at the 2025 Nobel Prize winners. I am Justin Joseph. You are watching Pallikkutam Digest for Students presented by Rajagiri Media. Alfred Bernhard Nobel was born into the prominent Nobel family in Stockholm, Sweden, as the third son of Emmanuel Nobel and Henriette Nobel in 1833. He displayed an early aptitude towards science and learning, especially in chemistry and languages. He became fluent in 6 languages and filed his first patent at the age of 24.
He made several important contributions to science, holding 355 patents during his life. He is best known for the invention of dynamite in 1867. He patented dynamite, a safer way to handle nitroglycerin, which revolutionized construction and mining but also became a powerful weapon of war. Through this, Nobel earned great wealth and public controversy too. He established himself as an industrialist in the 1870s and 1880s, expanding his business to Europe and America. However, he led a lonely and contemplative life, immersed in books, inventions, and social questions, and quietly began supporting peace societies and literary circles.
But one incident shocked and changed him. In 1888, when his brother Ludwig Nobel died, a French newspaper mistakenly published Alfred's obituary, and the title was "The Merchant of Death is Dead."
Deeply shaken, Nobel asked himself, "How will I be remembered?" Seeing how the world viewed him, not as a benefactor of humanity but as a dealer of destruction, deeply disturbed him. This shocking experience reportedly pushed Nobel into a period of intense self-reflection. The obituary episode crystallized his desire to redirect his wealth toward recognizing and rewarding those who improve the human condition rather than destroy it.
On 27 November 1895, at the Swedish-Norwegian Club in Paris, Nobel signed his last will and testament. It stated that the bulk of his estate should form a fund, the interest of which should be annually distributed in the form of prizes to those who, during the preceding year, had conferred the greatest benefit to humankind.
He allocated 5 categories: physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and peace. He named Swedish and Norwegian institutions to select the laureates. On December 10, 1896, Alfred Nobel died at the age of 63 in San Remo, Italy. Despite initial opposition from some family members and institutions after hearing the will, the Nobel Foundation was formally established in 1900, ensuring impartial management of funds and prizes. The first Nobel Prizes were awarded in 1901. Thus, humanity's most respected awards for science, literature, and peace were born. Although the prizes were originally awarded for physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and peace, the Sveriges Riksbank, on the occasion of its 300th anniversary in 1968, instituted the Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel, commonly known as the Nobel Prize for Economics, which was first awarded in 1969. Therefore, the Economics Prize is technically not one of the original Nobel Prizes, although it is awarded alongside them and treated similarly.
From 1901 to 2025, the Nobel Prizes have been awarded 633 times. In those awards, a total of 1,026 laureates has been recognized. Of those, 990 are individuals and 28 are organizations. Now let's check the winners of the 2025 Nobel Prizes.
The Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to John Clark, Michel H. Devoret, and John M. Martinez for their discovery of macroscopic quantum tunneling and energy quantization in electric circuits. Their work showed how quantum behavior, such as tunneling and discrete energy levels, can occur in circuits large enough to be handled in the macroscopic world, bridging foundational quantum physics and practical engineering. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry was shared by Susumu Kitagawa, Richard Robson, and Omar M. Yaghi for the development of metal organic frameworks, or MOFs, porous crystalline materials made by combining metal ions with organic ligands. These frameworks have enormous potential in gas storage, catalysis, separation technologies, carbon capture, and chemical engineering. The Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded to Mary E. Branco, Fred Ramsdell, and Shimon Sakaguchi for their discoveries concerning peripheral immune tolerance. They uncovered how the immune system regulates itself to prevent attacks on the body's own cells, specifically identifying the role of regulatory T cells, or TREGs, in peripheral immune tolerance, with implications for treating autoimmune diseases, transplantation, and immunotherapy. The 2025 Nobel Prize in Literature went to Laszlo Krasznahorkai, the Hungarian novelist and screenwriter, for his compelling and visionary oeuvre that, in the midst of apocalyptic terror, reaffirms the power of art. Krasznahorkai's dense, meditative works explore themes of crisis, decay, existential dread, and radical aesthetic vision. His writing has been celebrated for really pushing the limits of narrative and language in the face of modern turmoil. The Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to Maria Corina Machado of Venezuela for her tireless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela and for her struggle to achieve a just and peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy. As a civic leader and opposition figure, she has worked under challenging and dangerous conditions to defend human rights, democratic governance, and peaceful political change. Her recognition emphasizes the role of individuals in preserving democracy amid authoritarian pressures. The Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel was awarded to Joel Mokyr, Philip Aguillon, and Peter Howitt for having explained innovation-driven economic growth. Their combined research advances our understanding of how technological change, innovation, and what's called creative destruction drive sustained economic growth. Mokyr identified the historical prerequisites of technological progress, while Aguillon and Howitt developed theoretical models showing how innovation replaces outdated systems and stimulates long-term growth.
See how interesting the story of Nobel Prize is, isn't it? Maybe Alfred Nobel could have been remembered negatively for the invention of a dangerous weapon, but his repentance and self-reflection changed the course of history. He will forever be remembered and respected as the man who established the most coveted award for human contributions in the world, the Nobel Prize. That's how certain decisions shape history. And that's how civic sense create global good and responsibility. And that's how negativity turns into positivity. Let's wind up here with the positive vibes of the Nobel Prize. This is Justin Joseph. Goodbye from Pallikkutam Digest for students, presented by Rajagiri Media. Thank you all. See you again next month. Goodbye.